Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Jerry's Stamps, and welcome to another installment of my World Stamp collection. As you can see, I'm filming from a different angle this time. I bought myself a mount for my mobile phone, so I'm going to try it out and see how we get on. So this is the album just here, and we're going to take a look inside. I've got quite a few new additions to show you, so let's take a look. So here we are at Aden, and as you can see, there's a new edition here from 1953, and that's a 5-cent green. I shall just show you a close-up of that. There it is there. Quite a nice stamp. So that's a new one for Aden. I'll just zoom out so you can see the whole collection there. There's quite a few new ones. Now we're up to Andorra, and as you can see, I've got two new stamps in Andorra. First one there is a 1944 stamp, the 18 franc. That's quite nice. And then the next one is from 1998, the 3 franc. I do like those two. The next new arrival, yes, it's a rather nice Angola stamp, 6 centavos. Do like that. A brown. I can't find it in my catalogue at the moment. I'll have to have another look. But it's quite a nice stamp. I do like that one. Then I have this one from 1961, the 10 cent. It's quite nice. I do like that. And I nearly forgot to show you this one from 1955 with the map. That's the 50 cent. That's a new one that I've put in. I do like the ones with maps on. A new addition to Antigua. It's this 1976 stamp, US Independence Bicentennial. I do like that stamp. Then I'll just quickly show you the Antigua stamps. That's them all so far. These are some new Argentina stamps. I haven't got round to putting dates on them or anything yet, but those are quite nice. I will put dates and my little labels on, you know, when I've got time to do it. I've been doing a heck of a lot lately, trying to sort the album out. It does take a lot of time, but I'll get round to it. So I'll just quickly zoom in so you can see the stamps. I do like this one here with the 300 pesos. It's quite a nice stamp. Whoops. These ones can be quite confusing because there's some different types with that bit there is more black on some of them. So they can be a little bit confusing sometimes. And then this one's quite a nice one. 3 pesos. Do you like that one? Not sure if I showed these two in the last video or not, but these two are from Armenia. Do you like those? Got one from 1922 there at the top. And then this one from 1998. That's quite nice with the moth on it. I do like that. The next ones are Ascension. And as you can see, I've labelled them all up now. And put my little labels on and dates and things. So those are quite nice. I do like this Australian stamp from 1960. The Queensland centenary, whatever you want to call it. I can't remember now, but it's quite a nice stamp. And it's a mint one too. Well, no, it's not. It's still quite a nice stamp. And now we come to Austria. We have that one there from 1899. That's quite a nice stamp. The 5H there. That's a new one. 1908, the 3, I think it's Hella. It's quite a nice one. Then if I zoom around to this one, the 5 heller, that's a new stamp. 1919 there. The 40 heller, it's quite a nice stamp. It's a new one. 1929, the 10G. It's quite nice. That's a new one. All the ones in yellow are new stamps that I've put in. These ones are from 1934. Those are quite nice. 1947 now. Those two are quite nice. I haven't had the labels yet because just haven't got round to it. 1948. That collection's growing quite nicely. I knew there's a new one. That's the 50G one. It's quite nice. In 1957. And we've got that rather nice one there. It's a new one. The 1 shilling there. Brown, that's a new one. The 2 shilling there. There's two 2 shillings there. Those are nice. Then we have these as well. Those are quite nice. I quite like the 4 shilling sort of pinky coloured one on the end there. Now we're up to 1973. We have the 50G there. And the 150. And the 2 shilling. Those are quite nice. I do like this set. Then we have the 150. Sorry, the 3 shilling, 4 shilling, and the 10 shilling. They're all new. Moving down to 1984 now with the buildings set. All these are new, bar 1. So I'm just going to zoom in and show you these. Yep, those are quite nice. I do like those. And you've seen these ones in the previous video. Then we have one there from 1977. The 7 shilling, I think that is. That's quite nice. I do like that. There's a new 15 cent stamp from the Bahamas. So I've added that one. Quite a nice 60 files, I think that is. Stamp from Bahrain there. I haven't added the date yet, but it says on the stamp it's 1969, so I'm guessing it'll be 1969. That's quite a nice stamp. Now this is Bangladesh, and I know 1 or 2 of my viewers like the Bangladesh stamps, so I'm just going to show you now that I've sorted them out into dates, years. Put some labels in, and apart from these ones at the bottom, the service stamps, I haven't done those yet, bar 1, but I'll get round to that. So I'm just going to show you the new ones. So the first new one here is this 25p mauve coloured stamp. I do like that, with the tiger on. Next to it is this 5T stamp with the fishing net on. The 2 stamps at the top there, I haven't identified yet. Oh, one question I do have for you viewers. With the 1973 set, some of those stamps are smaller. And I'm just wondering if anybody knows why, or which set they belong to, or which dates they are. Such as this one. There's a smaller version of that. There's a smaller version of that. And so on. And I don't know which is which. So if somebody can help me out there, that'd be very nice and very much appreciated. So we're coming up to 1983 now, and there's a new stamp I've got there, the 25p. That's quite a nice stamp. Not sure about this filming method with this tripod. I might go back to my old style, to be honest with you, but we'll give it a go. And then the next stamp is 1996. That's a some sort of sporting stamp there, athletics by the looks of it. Now, I do like these service stamps. I still have to work out what dates these are from and all that kind of thing. But these are quite nice. I do like this one here, the new one that I've added in, the 20p one there. So I'll just zoom up so you can see that one. Whoops. Do bear with me. First time using this blooming tripod. But those are quite nice. And then the one at the bottom there is from 1974. That's quite nice. So these are my Barbados stamps. I'm just going to scroll down a little bit so you can see them. And then I'm going to zoom in so you can see them a bit better than that. So at the top there, we have these 1950 stamps. We have the 1 cent grey there. That's quite nice, from Dover Fort. Then we have this rather nice 6 cent stamp from Barbados. It's quite nice there, casting net. Do like that. And then this next one from 1953. We have this 2 cent stamp. And that's sugarcane breeding. It's quite a nice stamp, I do like that. Also from 1953, we have this 60 cent stamp. Caranassi, I think that is. It's quite a nice stamp. Something's quite drastically happened to that sailing boat there. Next new stamp, we have this one from 1965, the 3 cent. With the seahorse on it. That's quite nice, I do like that. The next 1965 stamp, it says 12 cent with the balloon fish. Very unusual fish that, I do like that. The next stamp, we have this one from 1968, 35 cent. International Human Rights Year, 1968. Quite a nice stamp, I do like that. And then lastly for Barbados, we have this 1994 stamp. I know it's not a new one, but I do quite like it. Oh, Mr. Crow doesn't like me talking. Apologies for Mr. Crow. But yeah, I do like that stamp. It's a nice 30 cent stamp. Royal Viking Queen, 1994. Very nice. Now we're at Basutoland. And a new stamp for Basutoland is this 1938 1D red stamp. Quite like this. The alligator or crocodile or whatever it is at the bottom there. It's quite a nice stamp. Moving down slightly, we have this nice stamp from 1947, the Royal Visit. And that's a 1 shilling stamp. I do like that. That's a new one that's just been added. Do quite like that one. Next we have this stamp from Basutoland, 1954, half D. Do quite like that. Can't quite read what it says on the stamp there, but I do like that. The next stamp is this nice 1D, green, Orange River. I do like that. That's a new addition too. Very nice stamp. I'm not sure if I showed this one in the last video. I probably did, but my memory's like a sieve, so I don't know. But this one is, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. But that's quite a nice one from 1947, 3D. If I just move the tripod along a little bit. There we are. I do like that. Now the next stamp is from the Belgian Congo, 1952, 15 cent. I do like that. That's quite nice with the nice flower on it there. I don't know what flower that is, but somebody probably knows that's watching. So that's quite nice. And the next one along is this rather nice 1 franc stamp, again from the Belgian Congo. That's hibiscus. Not easy for me to say. That's quite a nice stamp. I do like that. These next sets of stamps are from Belgium. Quite a nice set, these. So what I'm going to do now is show you close-ups. So the first one here is from 1869. It's a 1 cent. I do like that. Just move down a little bit. The next one is from 1893, 10 cent. That's quite nice, and I do like the fact it's still got its little tab underneath, which is quite nice. Do like that. The next one is from 1905, 10 cent. That's quite nice and red. I do like that. The next one is this 1922, 25 cent. It's quite nice. Must have been used at a later period because it was issued in 1922, but it does have a 1926 stamp on it there. That's quite nice. I do like that. This next one from 1925 is a 30 plus 5 cent. I do quite like that one. I've forgotten what the what that red sort of what looks like a telegraph pole is. I've forgotten that. I know some of them are to do with tuberculosis. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, I've just seen it underneath. So that's to do with tuberculosis. Quite a nice stamp. The next one there from 1929, 50 cent. Quite nice. Just going to zoom up a little bit more on that so you can see it a bit better. Yeah. I do like that. That's quite nice. And then the last stamp of all the new ones that I've added is this nice 1931 stamp. 1 franc 75. I do quite like that. That's quite a nice stamp, that. So that's it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the video. I'm not too sure about the new filming style, so please do let me know in the comments, and I shall see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching. Please do leave comments and likes, and if you do like my videos, please do consider subscribing. It would help me out a great deal, and I shall see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.